come together out of fear of this wicked society, and a lot of times it's subconscious. Because they have fear to stand out, and they see one who can see and don't mind standing out. Because these individuals have a hive mentality, they tend to isolate and ostracize that one person in order to gouge them, dehumanize them, frustrate them, gaslight them. And ultimately, the goal is to make them crash out, get put into a mental institution. They want you to lose your mind. That's what it's really about. And they have they have a whole series of tactics that they utilize against God's people. And this is why the Most High gives us these scriptures to really keep us level-headed and keep us on the righteous path. But now, gang stalking is something else, because it's not always on a what we would call a corporate level, or even a alphabet level, meaning some type of organization or some type of government funded sector or whatever the case is. It's not always that. Sometimes it's your friends, sometimes it's your family, sometimes it's those around you, sometimes it's co-workers. See, because this thing is spiritual. And, the goal is to really make you lose your life, lose everything that you work for, lose everything that you are trying to build. That's what they really want to do. Alan, California, thank you for the support. I appreciate it. And it's because y'all couldn't be manipulated. I'm talking about from day one. From day one. The Bible says, I knew thee before you were formed in your mother's womb. See, the Lord chose you. And he chose you to fulfill a great purpose here on this life. But what came with that is different entities that you have to overcome. Right? There's different battles that you have to face in order to find that true peace and salvation. Alan, California. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. And they absolutely tried everything to get you to stay in a bubble. Some of y'all grew up and just asked too many questions to the pastor. You asked the preacher too many questions. You were always intuitive. And now your very existence bothers people. So they feel like they got to take you out. They feel like they got to target you. They're watching you with despitefulness and torture. And a lot of these entities, they watch from a distance. They monitor. They have various tactics that they use. You could be riding down a highway and all of a sudden somebody's tailgating you. And they following you real close. And you're like, what is going on with this person? Trying to get you out of character, trying to get you to swerve off the road. They do things like put things in your lawn and your grass, and they put things in your yard, or they would constantly have noise campaigns going on, all to frustrate you. They're conspiring, and it's mental warfare. Why? Because you can see. Through the 12 grades of learning, a lot of y'all was not buying what they were selling. You were not buying what the teachers was talking about. Some of y'all had guidance counselors that knew you were different, and you stood out. You were peculiar. So now, because people fear what they don't understand, being miniature in thought, they figure that they will provoke and monitor. That's what gang stalking is all about. It's human experimentation. When somebody fear what they don't understand, what do? They dissect it. NYC Rock, thanks for the contribution, says, man, breed. When I was in the world one day, I live in NYC. It was a helicopter that was watching me from far. It was the weirdest thing I ever saw. Absolutely. The book of Thessalonians says they will haunt our steps, that they will watch us. They will lay in wait for the righteous.